All right, so Mike asked us all yesterday to make a bold prediction for the Browns season. Mm-hmm. We did this with the Guardians. It looks like Tyvis is going to be the only one that got it right with the Guardians, right?
Correct.
The baseball expert.
The baseball guru, Tyvis Powell.
Thank you.
The rest of us crapped the bed on it.
Just a reminder, you picked Brian Rocchio to get All-Star votes.
Yep.
No, to make the All-Star
team. To make the All-Star team. Jason said Tanner Bybee would get Cy Young votes.
That wasn't a bold
What did I say?
Yes, it was.
I didn't send this list in?
You weren't on that day. It was just those three.
Okay. So that's it. So we're 0 for 2.
I'm nervous.
Tyvis right on the borderline, but he's
coming the closest.
Yes. He's definitely he's probably going to get it. So now we're going to do it for football. And we all have a bold prediction. Did you make one as well, Mike?
I did, and I have a sixth at the end. So each one of us has one. Then I have a sixth that I want to throw out to you, and you guys let me know.
Yeah.
Too bold or within the realm of reality. And we're going to start with Tyvis. We'll go around the horn.
Go ahead,
Tyvis, you got your baseball one right. How spicy did you
it's not right yet.
for your football take?
Not over yet.
So the thing about it is, if I feel like I'm not going to get it because the person that knows the least about the sport usually – gets it right. So if that holds true, then I have no shot. But my bold prediction, it ain't that spicy. It's a little spicy. Jason Lloyd will love it.
Yeah.
I said that Greg Newsome will lead the Browns in interception this year.
Hand to God.
Did you really?
I did. Just to have fun
the
with
reason being is because to me, he's going to get the most opportunities because everybody targets the slot, and obviously some games he's going to get that matchup where they're going to target him. You know, people respect Denzel. People respect what MJ Emerson has become. He would be the guy that people would game plan against. And I think with that pass rush, there will be a lot of tip passes this year. Shout out to my boy Shelby. He's going to get his hand on a lot of balls this year. Pause.
There you go.
What about tips?
Both.
But G. New going to be the guy that I think is going to run under those and make those big plays. So I got G. New leading the Browns this year in picks.
Before we move on, everyone's got to give their thought on the bold prediction.
Okay.
Was it bold enough? Is that a bold enough
that's
prediction?
bold. Yeah, that's bold. He's got like
that's not his game.
He's got that's right. That's not his thing.
The only reason it's not that, I think it's acceptable. It's over the line of bold.
He's got like 2 career picks.
The only reason it's not that bold is there's only a couple of guys that can have that. It's not like there's 40 guys that could get that award. You know what I mean?
There's 2 safeties. There's 2 other corners.
Yeah.
And there's 2 linebackers.
Yeah, that's.
When does a linebacker lead a team in interceptions? That's almost never.
That's true too, but it's still there.
Yeah. I still give it as bold because Newsome has not done anything.
He got 2 career picks.
So I think that's fair and bold.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the odds on that would be, but would you take the odds? I'm not sure. Let's say it's.
I would say it's probably like plus 350.
You know
maybe?
why it's a good prediction? He's playing for the next contract.
Yeah. And if you want to make some money, even in the slot or corner, you want to make some money, get them takeaways. They cannot. If you are getting takeaways, that right there gets you paid immediately.
He had the biggest takeaway.
The Baltimore game
in 2020,
the pick 6 in Baltimore.
Right, that
takeaway gave Browns fans that are supporting Deshaun Watson all the air in their lungs.
Right, hey, bro, that
was off a tip too. That was off
There's a lot of tips going on today, isn't it?
Bunch of tip drills.
All right,
Jason,
all right.
You're up next.
When Mikey texted me, I'm just going to say it. When Mikey texted me yesterday and said, I need a bold prediction for you, I did not hesitate. I typed back, Jameis will lead the Browns in passing yards.
Oh, boy.
And then I thought, let's not choose violence in the preseason.
That would have been dope if you said that.
If you would have said that, I would have been like, oh, my God.
He'd have doubled down.
So I have it.
That would have been bold.
So I wanted it on tape just in case, but that wasn't my bold prediction.
So now you can get credit for it.
That's right.
Before you tell your actual prediction that you submitted, I told him compared to the first one he sent me, what he's about to show you is unseasoned chicken. That's how not bold his next prediction is compared to the Jameis prediction.
Well, this one is for sentimental reasons and because I love Earl so much. Is Earl here today?
No.
No.
He'll be back next week.
All right. Martin Emerson will make the Pro Bowl this year. That's the one I'm going with.
I think
MJ
that's a bold
Emerson
prediction.
will make his
I think that's
first
a
Pro
bold
Bowl
one.
in 2024.
Now, if you would have said all pro, that would have been.
If you would have said all pro, I would have told you out to lunch.
Well, I mean, we got
you out to lunch.
There's
levels to this, as you would say.
There
And
is.
sort of for the same reason as you. People are going to try and shy away from Denzel. Martin's going to get a lot of action, especially after, he got cooked at times toward the end of the season.
That's true.
So I think teams are going to try and pick on him a little bit. And part of this is hope. Part of this is speaking it into existence because I've been a big Emerson fan, not as big as Earl, but close. Mm-hmm. And I'm a little worried going into this year about him. So part of this is speaking it into existence.
It's a contract year.
I think locally, some people would think that's not bold because I think fans of overrate their own players.
Yeah.
Every fan base does
It's because
that.
it's the Pro Bowl. It's so many different variables to where even if he didn't initially make it, somebody might be getting surgery. So
if he's like the sixth alternate,
it still counts.
I'm giving that an L.
If he would have said he's going to be all pro, now
that's another level.
That's spicy.
That's next year.
Yeah, that's spicy.
We'll worry about that
all
next year.
pro, you got to be the top 4 at the position.
That's crazy.
2 for first.
All right, anybody backing Jason's all pro?
That's
Pro Bowl.
All pro? I was about to say.
Yeah. I'm
You're backing it?
Yeah.
All right.
I think
I'm
he's
not
trending-
backing it.
He's trending in the right direction.
Well, then I'm not backing yours.
Yeah, but Jason, if everybody backs your play, then it's not bold.
What is this?
So I'm doing you a favor by not backing it. You know what I'm saying?
What is this?
I can definitely not back
That's
mine.
the best thing. That's the best thing Jason said in a
That
while.
was good. That was good. I don't want you to back mine because if nobody backs it, then it's really bold. Picking Brian Rocchio to make the All-Star team was very bold.
That was bold.
It was very wrong, but it was very bold.
And he did have 4 RBIs on Tuesday.
He's been hot. He's been hot the last week. He's having a great
Not
week.
by his standards.
He had bad 20 weeks, and now he's
to say it's a little too late.
I'd say so.
Real quick before you go, G, we've had our first 2 bold predictions be cornerback predictions.
Yeah.
G and Bull, more likely to come true. Pro Bowl season for MJ or Newsome leading the team in interceptions?
I would say Pro Bowl for MJ.
Yeah, Emerson, he trending up, man. I think, sometimes you get that little confidence level. Like, man, he feel like he one of the best corners. He got snubbed, and then he was going against Justin Jefferson. He was holding his own. He like, listen, man, like, I feel like I'm one of the best corners. And a lot of it, what cornerback play is name brand recognition a lot too, Tyvis. The people that be, like, chirping them most, they seem to get that, like, thing because people really don't know what corners do anyway. Y'all just go out there and guard people. Like, so Jalen Ramsey talk about I'm the best or guys like that. Usually it's the dudes that are the self-proclaimed the best dudes in the league that get that type of nod. They automatically start just putting you in that list a little bit, like he's one of the best corners. And you're like, not really.
Well, first of all, it's a confidence position. So if you don't go out there and say that you're the best, then you will get cooked. Secondly, the real way to get voted in the Pro Bowl is that all you really have to do is make 1 or 2 big plays against a big time receiver. That's it. You can get cooked for 150 the next week, but if you shut down Devontae Adams and hold him to 1 catch for 12 yards, you go right up next week and get cooked by Adam what's his name? Thielen. For 150, but they ain't gonna say nothing about it because you shut Devontae down for 10 yards.
Who's the dude he was a zone dude. He played for the Panthers. Then he went to
Josh Norman.
Yeah, Josh Norman.
Disaster.
I was like, who is this dude? He got in a 8-round match, a boxing match with Odell, and after that,
that's it.
Norman was that guy.
He balled that
But he
year,
was good.
He balled that season. He did. He was just in a cover 3 thing, which is ain't nothing wrong with that either.
All right, we now move on to G. Bush.
G. Bush.
Man, this is the easiest in the world. Y'all probably, matter of fact, you could put a poll question up. What do you think G. Bush is going to say on the thing that's going to happen?
Deshaun Watson, 5,000 yards.
Browns win the Super Bowl.
Nah, the 5,000 would have been cool. That would have. I should have doubled down. Dang, I didn't. No, it's just Deshaun Watson, comeback player of the year.
Comeback player of the year. That is a bold prediction.
That's very bold.
That's very bold because he ain't gonna get no votes. He ain't gonna get no votes. He could throw for 10,000. He ain't get not near one of them votes. Like
that is not true.
Hey, they gotta listen.
The problem is, you know who his biggest competition is?
Who?
Joe Burrow.
Yeah, I forgot he's coming
At
back.
least nobody
this year.
died
And
last year.
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
Right, yeah.
And Kirk Cousins.
Nobody's heart stopped
You
or
better
anything.
cut that
or
out.
Nobody, like that was a tough one last year. Like that was a shoe-in for DeMar Hamlin and
they
Flacco won. It was
stole
a loss
it.
and still lost. So it's like crazy. But here's the thing: he could get some votes if he come out here and light it up, and Tom Brady be like, if Brady say he back, they ready to start a Brady cult right here. Like the first game, they're ready to line up and be like, whatever Tom Brady say, go. Like,
That's a fact.
If he say, oh, Deshaun, that's a big time throw. Let me show you how he threw this football. It's over then. Like
That's true.
It's over. You can get it out. But if Tom say he terrible,
Then it's over.
yeah, it's gonna be an uphill battle.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a problem.
All right. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about that one? Deshaun Watson, comeback player of the year.
That's definitely real.
Browns are going to win a lot of football games if Deshaun Watson's comeback player of the year. In fact, I'll go as far to say I'll make a bold prediction based off of his bold prediction. Although I guess it's not that bold if his prediction is right. But if Deshaun Watson wins comeback player of the year, that means the Browns won the division for the first time in 35 years, something like that.
Yeah.
I do think the Browns are off probation in terms of the Deshaun stuff around the league.
Right, yeah.
But he does have to go extra
Yeah, like he got to go
win
up
that.
top.
To win that. Like, it has to be no
Yeah,
debate.
he's got to have like in discussion for the MVP.
It has to be.
season.
It has to be
Yeah.
no debate.
Yes.
I do agree with that.
Yeah. All right.
By the way, the betting favorites for comeback player of the year,
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers, Kirk Cousins tied, plus 220 each.
It's
Where's
so
Burrow?
weird. They always. It's
Sixth.
that is strange. Why would Burrow and Watson not be on there?
They're sixth. They're just not as high as Rodgers and
It doesn't
Kirk
make any
Cousins.
sense because Burrow and Watson have way more upside than Rodgers and Cousins. So it's.
The Rodgers thing's interesting.
Hey, Aaron Rodgers.
You think Aaron Rodgers has more upside
His
than
story,
Watson and Burrow?
his
at this
story-
point?
his story has more upside.
Back-to-back MVP.
He's 40.
He did when he went back-to-back at 38.
He played 5 snaps last year, though. I think that's why his
I
odds are
guess,
so
but
juiced.
Kirk Cousins played a decent amount.
And
of
he's
games.
in New York, bull. They've been trying
That's
to
a fact,
get. They've been
too.
trying to get the Jets off for years.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, Bo, your bold prediction.
All right, my bold prediction, unlike these guys, I actually made a bold. Mine is the boldest of all the predictions.
I don't know
Would you
about
say mine?
that.
No, mine is.
Or compared to these three guys?
Yes, so far it's the most
Okay.
bold.
I'm waiting.
All right, here's the thing. Don't put it up yet. So, what did you say, Tyvis?
We just listen. You said don't do that.
I want to hear you set the table. Go ahead.
So it's appropriate, my bold prediction. I've talked about this guy a couple times in the offseason. I've been high on him all offseason.
Alex Wright.
Alex Wright. So, and it's his birthday today. Happy birthday to Alex Wright. So, my prediction is that Alex Wright gets 11 sacks this season. And you say 11 sacks. Okay. Well, no Browns player besides Myles Garrett has had more than 11 sacks in over 20 years. Now, Paul Kruger, I think, had exactly 11. No, maybe not Kruger. I don't know. Browns have had two other players since 2001 that had exactly 11.
Is it Jameer Miller one of them?
Jameer Miller, I think. Jameer Miller might have been the last guy with more than 11 besides Myles Garrett.
The text you sent me said since Jameer Miller, who had more than 11.
Right. Jameer Miller was the last guy besides Myles Garrett to have more than 11. I'm saying he's going to get 11 sacks, which again would tie for the most besides Myles Garrett in 23 years. He had 5 last year in his career. What did he have his rookie year? 1, 2?
Give me 1 second.
I
Pull
don't
it
know.
up.
He doesn't have 11 in his career, and I'm predicting 11 sacks.
Can
Why?
he get to 11 if Za'Darius stays healthy?
Yes, because I think he's going to be better.
He could be.
And I think as the season goes along, first of all, the Browns are so deep on the defensive line that they're going to rotate guys. A guy like Za'Darius, even if he's playing well, you want to keep him fresh.
Right.
He's older. So Alex Wright's going to get his opportunities. And I think Alex Wright's going to play so well when given the opportunities that he's going to push some of the older defensive linemen more on the bench, and he's going to get more as the season goes. I could even see him having only 3 or 4 in the first half of the season and then exploding in the second half of the season to get the 11.
I don't. 11 is crazy.
You know what the sick thing
That's
is?
a bold prediction.
Crazy.
That is as crazy as me saying the Guardians will be having the upper half of home runs. And I am not going to sit here and go against what you say right now because I am currently going to win my bold prediction.
He's not going to get no 11
that
sacks.
That one is definitely the spiciest. 11 sacks. You know how hard it is to get sacks, period?
Hey, listen, he asked me for bold. I went bold.
If he do that, that means Myles Garrett is getting quadruple teamed.
No, I don't agree. I don't even think that's the case. If he gets 11 sacks, I
don't know what his moves
if he gets 11 sacks, the Browns got the #1 defense again.
They do,
and they better have at least won 11 games this season.
Yes.
11 sacks is wild.
All right, there you go. All right, Mike, you claim yours is even bolder than that.
I do think mine's a little more bold than that.
Well, aren't we going to back Bulls?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Jason is not.
No,
backing
I'm not backing that. No,
nobody should be backing mine. It's unlikely that it's going to come true, but.
That's like plus 1,000.
At least. Got to be higher than that. It must be plus 5,000.
11 sacks. That's a lot of sacks.
That's like say Jerome Ford going to have 1,500.
More likely, Jerome Ford 1,500 or Alex Wright 11 sacks?
Oh, Alex Wright. 11 sacks.
Jerome Ford.
Wait, you talking 1,500 all-purpose yards total?
Yeah.
No, I was saying rushing, but he ain't getting that either.
No, it
Alex Wright 11.
don't matter.
Y'all need to stop.
You
talking total yards? He can get 1,500 total yards.
On what?
No, he won't.
Is he returning kicks with nobody else on the field?
Like, is this Madden? Are we spoon-feeding
Jerome
Ford?
Jerome Ford can't get 600 catching and 900
I think after looking back at last year, Jerome Ford is better than we gave him.
No, he's not.
He had 1,150 total yards last year.
Jerome Ford is an adequate NFL running back.
He may have a better year this year with a year under his belt. He did not have a great year last year.
Nobody said he's great. I'm saying he's an adequate NFL running back. But
he's the Jed Wills of running backs.
Wow. I think
he's just average. He's just a guy. He's average.
Okay, but I think we talked about him as if he was worse than average because we're so used to watching Nick Chubb.
Maybe it's the same punishment for Jed of watching Joe Thomas.
That's right. That's fair. Yeah. Go ahead, G.
He ain't getting no 1,600. What's something that
it's 15.
15. He ain't getting 15
all-purpose yards.
Nah.
All right, go ahead, Mike. Let's see if you outbowled the rest of us.
Yeah, the Browns made an emphasis this year on bringing in a new offensive coordinator, changing their offensive philosophy. They're going to chuck the ball around a lot, right? They brought in Jerry Jeudy.
Yes.
Elijah Moore's in a contract year. David Njoku's coming off the best season of his career. And Cedric Tillman's going to finish second on this team in receiving yards this year. He's going to have more receiving yards than Jeudy, Moore, and Njoku. Book it.
I think mine is still bolder than that. That's bold, though.
If that happens, the Browns ain't making the playoffs.
Now, wait
I'm
a
dead
second.
serious.
Hold on.
No, I think Tillman's he's in for a massive sophomore year leap.
It depends. Are you saying that because Tillman's going to be great or the others are going to suck?
I think Tillman's going to be really good.
How many yards you got for Tillman?
About 790.
G's right.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
not great.
he's not making the playoffs.
That means Jerry Jeudy was non-existent or is hurt. And Elijah Moore is out of here, and David Njoku went back to the old David Njoku. That is devastating.
If Cedric Tillman is second on the team with 790 receiving yards, G is right. They're not going to the playoffs.
If Cedric Tillman is second on the team with 790 yards, the Browns better ask for their money back.
What if Tillman has 790 yards and Jameis threw him 775 of them?
Mother's dinner on both for Jason.
Yeah.
I mean, if you had Tillman second with 1,200 yards, then okay.
Remember when we got that word that Jacoby Brissett was starting all them 11 games in the beginning?
Yeah.
That's this type of face we would have.
Yeah.
Like that, just coming in trying to figure something out.
Let me give you a little context. I think Cooper goes over 1,000. I think he's right in that 1,200 range again.
Yeah.
Okay.
And after that, I think Njoku, Tillman, and Jeudy are all in a similar range, but by the end of the season, Tillman will emerge as Deshaun Watson's second favorite target.
Well, if all those guys have between 700 and 800 yards,
yes,
that's not great. That means they only have 3,300 yards between their top four pass catchers.
I can't get to 4,500 with that.
They're not getting to 4,500.
I didn't say Deshaun was done for 4,500 in my simulation.
Well, anything less than that's going to be a huge disappointment.
I'm reverse engineering this thing, and I'm trying to figure. I'm like, nah, bro. Said Tillman got to be around. If he give me 500, I need Jeudy over 1,000 regardless.
What was DPJ's highest?
860.
Man.
Well, here's the thing. Both G and Mike cannot be right. Somebody's got to be wrong because Deshaun ain't winning comeback player of the year if said second on the team with 790 yards.
At all.
No. Unless Amari Cooper has 2,000.
Again, Madden is not. That's a bold one, McNuggets.
And this is in all seriousness.
It's the 790 part that's messing me up.
The yards, okay, maybe the yards are a little low.
No, you can't. I'm
not. But I genuinely think, and this is no joke. Cedric Tillman is in for a monster.
790 is not a monster.
I am all on board.
For Tillman, it is. That'd be a monster year for Tillman.
His issues last year were more mental than physical. He could not get the route combinations down. Him and Joe Flacco. I go back to the Chicago game. Those interceptions. Coming to the sideline and Flacco's reaming him out for not understanding where Flacco wanted him to be with a full offseason under his belt in this new Dorsey system. The physicality's there. He's got the hands. When he was healthy in Tennessee, he was the best receiver in the SEC. He got hurt his junior year, fell in the draft. When he's healthy, this dude has been a baller. I am all on board with a sophomore year jump for Cedric Tillman.
Let's put this to bed right now because I'm going to call your bluff.
Yeah.
We did fantasy. Do you got Cedric Tillman on your fantasy team?
No, he didn't even get drafted.
He's my number one waiver wire, guys.
That's a good point, Tyvis.
All right.
Well, also,
we had 18 rounds.
You should have him on your fantasy team.
Nope, because there was supposed to be 20 rounds in the draft. That was my 20th round sleeper. And then Bull said, no, we got to get out of here.
Wait a second.
I'm cutting it to 18.
Oh, my
he
God.
He would have been on my team if it
cut
wasn't
down
for Bull.
from 20 to
and
18 because you were whining the whole time. It was taking too long.
It was taking forever.
It was not. It went fast.
Do you like him? You like him more than Jerry Jeudy? Because it sounds like you feel like you like him a little more than Jeudy.
I need to see it from both of them.
And by the way,
I do think Tillman right now, in my opinion, and this probably you guys probably disagree. We've seen 4 years of Jeudy. He's been solid. He's been okay. I think Tillman's ceiling is higher than Judy's right now.
Better not be.
Would you be surprised if Tillman led the team in touchdown catches?
No.
Is that a bold prediction?
No. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
because I think that's realistic.
I think that.
I mean, he's a red zone target.
Absolutely. By the way, Mike just made the argument that he's going to be good because he was the best SEC receiver the year before.
I'm just saying, when he's been healthy, the dude's been a monster.
But wasn't David Bell the best Big Ten receiver the year before that?
It's SEC means more, baby.
Whoa. You know where you at? You better shut that up. You about to lose a lot of fans.
Andy Cannell's going to get mad at you.
We have one more prediction.
Yeah.
This is a UCSS production bold prediction. We want to know if you guys would ride with this. We know Nick Chubb started on the PUP list, but will he still get 1,000 rushing yards this season?
I hope so. I got him in 2 of my 6 fantasy leagues, but
that's tough, man.
So is that too bold?
12 games to get 1,000 yards.
Yeah, I was trying to think of
13 games.
I was trying to think of a Chubb way to make a bold prediction and like lead the team in rushing. That's not that bold. That's not really bold. He's still going to play 12 games. I think he can get to 1,000.
I think he can, but the first
he's got to get 85 a game if he plays 12.
Right, but the first few games you got to figure he's going to have how many carries is he going to get the first couple of games back.
If he was on a pitch count before, remember we argued on this stage about how many carries Nick Chubb got.
You got to get him 20.
He was on a pitch count of 6 now. He's getting 6 carries a game.
Early in the season, yes.
Y'all out to lunch. He ain't getting the 1,000.
I don't know about 6.
Y'all need to cut it out.
I got him. It's a bold prediction. I don't think he's going to get 1,000, but he get 800.
I got him 882.
779.
Okay. Plus, there's some good teams he playing at the end of that schedule, man. Like they got Kansas City, they got the whole AFC North again. Like that's kind of tough.
Realistically, 750 to 800 is probably ballpark. Yeah. I don't think it's impossible.
No, I don't think 1,000 is impossible because he could break off a couple big runs.
Right.
By the way, we